And welcome back, everybody. I just realized that the capturing didn't work. There we go. Alright. Welcome back. My name is Nomad Technician. I am the Alien Intelligence VTuber, and today we're gonna try to get Anya Melfissa to Gachikoi, which didn't go very well last time. I was meaning to be on about an hour ago, but there were some things that got in the way, as they usually tend to do. One of the things that got in the way was that I remembered that I wanted to adjust how my chat was working. Or rather, how it wasn't working. The idea that I had was, last time I tried jumping over to Restream. Restream is... It has a different concept of what it's trying to do, and as a result how it's trying to work. Which makes some things easier to handle. Like, you know, displaying chat from multiple streams on display. Which in my case I'm currently doing with something that isn't meant to be used that way. And I will have to change that quite soon. That being said, this stuff should not be displayed here. Okay. The main problem that I ran into is... Well, I say main problem. The thing that I ran into is that on Restream, it's trying to display its logo in the corner of the stream, and I don't like that. Yes, I know that there's a paid-for version that doesn't do that, but I simply do not have the money or the will to invest the money to get that version. If I don't know what the actual quality of the tool is, like if it only costs like $5 a month, which I think is the cheapest option that doesn't have it, I'm fine to pay that. but don't expect me to pay that before having tested it. And I'm not going to test it with the logo in there. Why would I? Now, on Stream Elements, which is what I'm currently using, I discovered that there are custom chat boxes or custom widgets that you can make, and I think that there is a community out there that does this, that does custom chat boxes. And I was thinking of doing that myself, like going over this and working this stuff out, but quite honestly, if I want to program something, I'm not going to program web stuff. I'm not a fan of that. I wouldn't enjoy it, and more importantly, I'm not a designer, so anything that like requires a professional design, I'd rather pay someone to do that for me. So that's what I'm gonna do in between streams. I'm gonna try to find someone, maybe on Fiverr, maybe somewhere else, that does overlays in a professional way, and I'm gonna try to get or 2 chat boxes done, one for YouTube, one for Twitch. If they can point me in the right direction to actually get that done into one, I'd be happy to have that as well. But if not, I don't mind having 2 of those. So so long as all the specific messages get displayed properly, I'm fine. That is not what I want to see. Just a second, I just need to see this to the end. Thanks. Yeah, that is fine. Really? Okay. Good. It's fine. So, yeah, so I was fiddling around with that, looking at different things in the background, was thinking about setting up a stream to do this instead. And yeah, I decided to, in the end, to not do that. So now we're here. And we actually get to play a game, which is great. Anya is a bit of a difficult one, isn't she? We currently have a setup in a very specific way. We are using single weapon, so none of the weapons, none of the collabs are available. And we have set her up as a purely defensive character. I say purely defensive, that's not entirely true. She's got a pickup range improvement, which is actually an offensive thing. I had Nightly Milk active at one point. It's not something that I do anymore. Body pillow for the shield. I'm thinking of, well, I mean, this one does reduce damage and it scales quite nicely. So I'm thinking of keeping that. PTPP man gives you more health and deals damage for having more health. So that's good. And this is another healing item, which is great. Considering that I am taking damage, I am thinking of getting the plushie. Problem with that is I need to push out something else. And quite honestly, I wouldn't know what. I think that this is alright if I'm careful. I'm also thinking of reactivating weapons for her and going through the, because like having her as a defensive character, neither her main weapon nor her special is alright, but her main weapon doesn't deal a lot of damage, and the way that that she interacts with the level is a bit... I'll try to get the level 4 done. I did screw that up twice last time. I think it was level 4 at least. Yeah, Gelora Bung Yago, which is the ID stage. Then we have Fantasy Island, which is fantasy stage. I think I'm gonna go with the health potion. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, but I think the healing is more important. Once I am in a pickle that can actually save my bacon. So, kind of important to get that, or to have that. We don't want headphones. We do want breastplate. Breastplate is actually really good in the early stage because it actually does deal damage. Yes, it does use health, but more importantly, it does deal damage. One big advantage for her is if you just stop moving, this actually benefits her greatly. I'll take the increased stuff. The increased attack for the higher hit points. Devil Head is not something that I want. And yeah, we're gonna do the usual. We're gonna fill up the items, and then maybe not this one, but also try to get the weapon done. Once we have the weapon done, we're gonna go for the skills before we try to complete the item. Once we have enough money, we're gonna get the of course, we will also try to get the skills set up. That is quite an important one. Oh, I actually got one of these quite fairly early on, so let's upgrade this. Uh, 210, we lose 3 holo coins a second. I mean, that will not go away, let's put it that way, and we don't need it right now. The Awakened one. I'm gonna go with the Awakened, and then we're gonna get into the skills. Now, normally I like increasing the area of effect because it helps with the range of the what's basically the only ranged attack that I have. Problem with that is it kind of dilutes the area in which we actually get to do things. So whereas right now it's fairly concentrated where these things spawn, that will not be the case the moment that this actually this area gets expanded. Now, it does have the big advantage of actually being able to hit something at range. Sure. We could take membership. What am I still missing? Oh, we'll find it. We're gonna go with living weapon here. Limiter, of course. Attack up. We are more interested in getting that stuff because we will get anything else through drop. Like, very, very easily. But we don't have to be sparing in choosing our attribute because we do not have any items to worry about. Piki Pimon? Breastplate would actually be a great offensive and defensive option. Wasn't quite quick enough to stop the movement. Crowbar. It's not what I'm looking for. That's alright. I'm still killing them with a single shot, which I won't do in a moment. attack size. Attack size is actually decent. Not great, but it's decent. But yeah, I currently don't have to worry about anything. More limiter? No. We want to increase the output that we have, so it's gotta be anything that increases max HP. The item drops will be enough. One of the things that I might be considering is getting something that allows me to gain a super item, which is something that I currently do not get at all. I don't think there's any super items in these. I don't think there's a super Piki Demon, no super breastplate, no super limiter. No super body pillow. I don't think there's a super bandage, and I don't think there's a super membership. Super membership would make sense, but well, would it make sense? Super chat would make sense. We're gonna improve membership here. Yeah, I do not have to worry about anything. Something did drop my shield though, so probably want to look into upgrading that in a moment. For the time being, it's gonna be skills. I'm not a fan of this. Let's upgrade this size up stamp. Size up stamp might be quite nice. More pickup range. Sure. Sure. Let's go for pickup range. I didn't have to stop to heal yet, so that's good. I actually didn't have to stop to heal. I did stop a couple of times to evade things, but I didn't... There wasn't really any need to do that. I will get enough stuff dropped. She did more damage? It feels weird. I mean, we're only 6 minutes in, so that's not really necessarily accurate. Let's face it. I could now just stop here and just farm those guys, but that is an option. Nope. Okay, the slowdown is quite nice. I'm not quite sure whether this is supposed to be used this way. Okay. 740. That will hurt. Not catastrophically, but... Right. Oh yeah, Body Pillow does have 5 stages. And still not a super item. Well, it's not droppable as a super item, I should say. I will need speed at some point. Oh, I could do it. I could strengthen this one. That's not the worst idea. Another haste improvement. Yep, I'll take it. Ow, 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 ow. But we're still good. We are still good. Attack. Yeah, we can still out heal this. we can actually still out heal this. This is ridiculous. With the combination of slowing everything down, we actually can still out heal this. Okay. Maybe the debuffing was the right choice. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah. Apparently. I really don't want to move right now. The freezing isn't bad, but I think it's too situational. I think the debuffing is actually better than anything else, so... Okay. Sure. Go for another haste up. If I move now, I will be in trouble. Like, this can't be as good as staying alive. Pickup range? No, speed up. I don't need pickup range. Right, this might be working. That being said, like this is completely built up. We are 12 minutes in, and I have to remain in this state just to survive. I'm doing well at it. Don't mistake that for anything else. I am in fact doing fantastic. But it does mean that I take a lot of damage. I can deal with that amount of damage, but I do take a lot of damage. you can see the shield disappearing. And the shield doesn't gain benefit of damage reduction, I don't think, which is why it appears so quickly. Maybe it does. Because the shield isn't that powerful. Crit up? Sure. Alright. Good grief. That was a little bit premature. Oh yeah, I can do this. Obviously. Yeah, more health. This is maxed. I'm fine with that. We can sell this. More max HP, yeah, sure. And we will be taking, yeah, this one and that one. And another max HP. And there we go. And we're good. We're at 255 max HP, which is not the cap, by the way. Yeah, 0 to 255, no. Yeah, we are looking fairly good, all things considered. She is striving from taking damage, and I think the debuffing is quite good. I think it works well with her build. Astonishingly better than the last time I tried completing this level, I think. What's her speed? Well, I'm gonna check it next time. She's slowly building up something, which is, I think, the lumber thing. What does it build up, actually? Speed by 70. Reduce all target speed by 70% when every 2 seconds. Anya heals 15 HP and gain up to 10 stacks of resting, which reduce damage taken by 5%, but also reduces damage dealt by 7% each. After waking up, Anya cannot sleep again for 2 seconds. That's actually pretty decent. This will be the first real test for this. And it's looking alright. Oh, something spawned. I don't actually need to use anything. Oh yeah, I can do this because... Speed up. Sure. Attack. Alright. Yeah, this is actually looking fairly good. I can see why I was advised that she does have trouble dealing with range attacks. But all in all, I think it's quite alright. Overall, I think it's okay. Can I actually direct these? No, those are in fact random. I will expand it a little bit. Yeah, with the debuffs, that actually pushes the damage dealt below the threshold, because all the melee doesn't deal that much damage, and they do take more damage. So this is actually really good. This is actually really good. I wouldn't have expected it, but this is how it is. Attack up. Sure. Straight up attack. Don't care about crit. Crit is not what we're here for. Just want to hit. I have no idea what you are. You are the colored, I think. We're gonna take crit now, and we can sell you. And I think we can sell you. Max HP, yeah. Always max HP. Right. More attack. Where's the boss? Where is the boss form? It was here a moment ago. Still good. So long as I don't fall below 50%. Crit up? Sure. Oh, the crit is, the boss is dead. Okay. We're gonna sell this. And we will be cutting this down immediately again. I don't mind getting hit a little bit. That is fine. I just need to be able to stay in place. I do have the healing back up yet. Alright. But I can still... That is still good enough. Pick up range, yes. Alright, that's about as far as I can go with just standing still. I will have to move here. We're almost back up in terms of invincibility. Good. And we are. Eat shit. Dang it. Ooh, that was unfortunate. More pickup range increase. Yeah, we're gonna do that for now. I'm not quite sure I can actually beat this before the 20-minute mark. Oh, I think I just did. Oh. They came in a lot faster than I expected them to. They're not gonna slow down. Oh, this would have been good. This would have been quite good, but I don't think I'll get the rest that I need to make this work in a minute. So, yeah, I'm afraid we're gonna have to go without that. Movement speed. Alright, there we go. This should be good. More max HP. Yeah, with this build, it's just knowing when to start running and when not to. Oh, dang. You giving me this now? That would have been fantastic to have. This is her strongest mode if she can survive it. All I need to do... Ooh, well... Alright, another attack up, and we're gonna go in. Haste up. And we need to get out of there. Yeah, I can survive this, so it's good enough to just stay standing still. Yeah, that's the one thing. The fire cone is not something that I want to be in. Anything else I can deal with. Good grief! Are you triggering this more often now? Okay, first one down, second one down, third one down. Yeah, I made it! Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, this build, with the debuffs, this build works really, really well. That's fantastic. Let's try stage 5. Okay, in the beginning we will have to be aggressive because we need to... collect as much stuff as possible, as quickly as possible. This will help. So will any of these. We're gonna take this. Eliminate this, take that. One of the things that this allows me to do is to be very aggressive in the beginning, because I know that I can just stand still and heal. Like so. And in a couple of seconds I will be back up to... Oh, not you, my friend. Yeah, you can go away. Eliminate that. Take just bandage. And that's another heal, by the way. Yeah, her entire thing is basically to have a regeneration in combination with her high defense. We're gonna go with that because why wouldn't I? You there, and you're down. Yeah, go on. I do not care about that. Don't care about any of that. Body pillow. Yeah, sure. Another 40 seconds. Alright, let's speed up the leveling process a little bit. 225 is fine. I mean, if we lose all the money, we will just gain... we will just lose the benefit from it. For the time being, yeah. We're gonna try to get this up to highest level. Really? This is stubborn. Right, so anything that gives us health, or... well, that gives us max HP, I should say. I kind of need you guys to get good. Piggy Man is probably the best value for anything right now. Simply because of the sheer amount of things that I'm getting from it. Kind of need to get into these. We're gonna go with living weapon first. Yeah, if the Kusugaki shackles could actually help with the negatives from the slumber, that would be... it would be overpowered. Like, let's be honest here. It's not ideal, but it doesn't have any negatives, so I'll take it. Another limiter? No, membership. Here we go. I don't know whether the damage reduction actually gets better with the body pillow over time. No clue. Should probably have a look at that. In all honesty, should probably have a look at that. Yeah. Really? He's trying that. Sure. I kind of want to get the breastplate up. And boss spawn. And no idea what it is. Oh, there it is. Just absorbs more damage. The rest remains the same. So I'm better off getting this one or that one. We're gonna go with just bandit or... oh, that's not the worst. Debugger. Triple delivery. Yes, please. Not that I really need it, but... yeah, no. Lumber. The negatives are quite bad for Slumber when it comes to all the things that it does. That being said, there are some ways that you can improve the playstyle with Anya that can be quite... where are you? You're over there. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. I haven't actually moved to the point where I get fired on, so I'm good. We're now at the point where we can look into just upgrading attributes instead of trying to get items as well. All the skills are up to par. It's going to be interesting to see how well or how badly she does here. Level 5 is a little bit of a different kettle of fish, so... body pillow... Another speed increase. I mean, last game the speed increase was slightly subpar. Like, I barely made it out of some of the situations. So having more of that might be a good idea. Oh, is that the... All right. Yeah. There are a number of ways to deal with this entire thing, so... I guess technically the Nurse's Wand would be an option in terms of items to give you healing instead of... Well, instead of what else? That's the big question. I guess with the amount of attributes, you could try to gain pickup range just through upgrades instead of going for the item. I don't know whether that's worth it. Like, you kind of still want 500, 600% pickup range. Yeah, this is... I don't want to jinx it, because we're only just at the 7-minute mark, but this seems alright for now. For now. I will admit, for now. And I haven't gotten any of the really good ones yet, like the debuffs would be quite nice here. No. Nothing of import. Okay. We're at the 8-minute mark, which means we have a boss incoming right about now. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he needs to die quick. I do not like that guy. He comes with ranged supporters. He is dead. We will tell him to pick up range. Where are you? There you are. We are gonna swap this out for... I don't like the bomb stab. I'm sorry, I just don't. They actually get hit from there. Oh, because he's getting... That was four like heavy hitters landing directly on her, and she just shrugged that off. And yeah, this is not enough to actually trigger a heal. He has not fallen below 50% yet. We're fine. I kind of like this build. The debuffing does help a lot. I'm not quite sure that I want to keep the mark is something that can work and might work in her favor in this case. But I don't know, against Picodam, I don't know whether that actually will work. We might have to trigger a heal in a moment. Yeah, there we go. Another HP increase, sure. We are going to increase this. Yeah, the ranged stuff is a bit iffy, but it's... Ooh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Nah. Tree. Bad tree. Go away, bad tree. Alright, I think we are safe for the moment. Right. We are getting the max HP quite frequently here, which is good, because that's a really strong improvement for us. I wish we had some more, like, attack defense. Sure. We're almost at the 12-minute mark, meaning that at that point we can move and do stuff. Yeah, HP. We're gonna take max HP. That is actually better than taking the attack. Like, just in terms of attacking, that's better. I do want to see why this one... When hit, Anya loses 5 stats. Okay, so... defeating targets may grant 1 sharp when is attacked by 9% and creates a sharp aura which deals 80% damage per 10 stacks. So that actually is an interesting thing. So she doesn't want to get hit, technically. To keep the sharpened stack. But then... why the rest? I mean, I guess she could be a dodge build? Is that the intended way? Do I care about it? Do I care about it is the more important question, by the way. These guys are fast. Good grief. Okay. It doesn't look like it, but the fact that they are heavily debuffed and are still that fast, it's quite frightening. Alright, we're looking fairly stable for now. that wasn't the jinx, hopefully. But no, we are actually looking fairly alright, all things considered. I could probably check what my movement speed is, because we need quite a bit to beat Pekodum. Pekodum is not a particularly forgiving opponent, unfortunately. Not that most of the others were. And we've got a new boss incoming in 15 seconds. Yeah, I'm not gonna move from here unless the boss comes in. And it's quite nasty. That's not the boss. There's the boss. Reduce attack and defense. 27. Oh, it's Ghost. I'm not gonna take... I like Ghost, but I'm not... It would be interesting to have that. But it can't compare to this one. And I think this is still the better choice. Again, triples, but none of these, so... Still no clue whether it's actually possible to get that. Right. So, we are 333 hit points. We have an astonishingly stable position for now. At almost 15 minutes in. And yeah, we have the debuffing build again. The only thing that would improve it might be finding the Stonehead thing. And I will not move from here. And you cannot make me move. Sometimes. As you have just found out. Yeah, that does nothing. That literally does nothing. I do not care. Good grief. That is quite impressive. "15 minutes, 30 seconds. Again, haste. This, astonishingly... I mean, we haven't fought Pekodum yet, and Pekodum will be the big challenge. I don't think anything beforehand will be a problem. As things stand now, I do not believe anything beforehand should be too big of a problem. So we will upgrade the speed, because that is something that we definitely need to do. Ah, there they are. Let's upgrade this. Become invincible and upgrade this. First fail. Alright. Let's clear out the riffraff, and then we're gonna push ourselves down here. And more max HP, sure. Yep, that's done. Sure. Yep. Oh, there's something coming in. Oh, something more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and... Nope, nope, nope. Try again. Try again. Try again. I am not moving, and you can't make me... This is ridiculous. Like, the sharpen is nice, and it would be great if you could, like, build that up. I think that would actually deal a lot of damage, and I think that's probably where the main damage is supposed to come from. But I would require some dodge items, which I do not have. Haste up. Always haste up. Well, I say always. There's very few characters that would not take the haste up when they have the chance to. Oh, almost dropped below 50%. Oh. Yep, let's heal us up. Only slightly. We're almost at the 18-minute marks. At the 18-minute mark. Good grief. Alright, well, this is going surprisingly well. Right. This is quite astonishing, it has to be said. 359 HP now. And there's the enemy. More max HP. And he's gone. Yeah, speed up. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff in terms of speed up because kind of necessary for what's coming. Right. I kind of want to collect this. Well, I kind of don't, because if something comes in that is useful, I kind of want to keep it. And we have seen in these types of levels, there's a lot of stuff coming in later game that you might want. That's a lot of damage. Come on, healing, come back up. Do not make me trigger my special. Alright, I will trigger my special here because this is getting nasty. We have 2 stands. Alright. Whoa. Why didn't the... Was that more than 2 seconds? Oh, that might have been too much in terms of the amount of time. Ah. Well, that was my fault. I'm afraid this is where I will stop for today, because there are some other things that I want to check out. As I said earlier, I do want to get my chats in order, and for that I do need to look up some things. So that is it for today. I was Nomad Technician, the alien intelligence VTuber, and I'll see everybody on Friday for a well, I think it's gonna be a Captain of Industry stream, although I do like the airport CEO. I think I want to have a second look at it once. Do I want to have a second look at it just to see how things go? I kind of do. But I also want to return to Captain of Industry. Well, we'll see. It's gonna be one or the other. Until then, I'll see everybody, well, then. Goodbye.